Hello there and welcome back to the channel where today we have the news bites, essentially just the top 5 most interesting games I've seen out of all of my news videos this month. We start with Cartel Tycoon. Cartel Tycoon looks like it could be a fairly big release in the Tycoon niche. While little is known about the game, here's what I could scrape up from Steam and some YouTuber-only sites. Cartel Tycoon allows you to build a growing drug production and smuggling business. Cartel Tycoon gives you control over the production of your product line, I guess is the most YouTube-friendly way to put that. From here, you must transfer the grown product for processing in order to make it into a more valuable product. From here, you can bring your product to exchange points such as border crossing or trading hubs. You'll have to intervene if you want to get your products past these hubs. So, with all of these, you will have. With all of this, you have mechanics with cities, wars, with police, and many, many more features imaged. However, I can't really tell you or go into much depth about them apart from just show you them on the video, as there's no written down details on all of these visual images, so I don't want to confirm anything I can't promise will be real. But if you want to see more of the images, I recommend you go and look at some of the, I think it's Russian sites, some social media, that have a series of lovely looking, bloody amazing images on the Cartel Tycoon. Next up, we have the upcoming release of Laptop Tycoon. Many of you will be fans of the popular but incredibly buggy Smartphone Tycoon and Smartphone Tycoon 2. And despite their lackluster features and broken gameplay, they brought in many fans on mobile and PC who were attracted to the concept. However, the developers now appear to be making a second game in their collection based on the same concept with Laptop Tycoon. Laptop Tycoon includes the same kind of feature of developing and designing a laptop and then producing it and producing the software for it and all that. It also includes the same UI, features, and progression as Smartphone Tycoon, just with laptops as the main focus instead. And from all we've seen so far, it is rather depressingly, it seems a bit of an asset flip, but I still have some faith that it could be a more unique game. As it has been delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic, there is no current release date, but it will release on all platforms in the near future. Junk is a city management game with an interesting swing on things. The Earth part of planet Earth is noticeably absent as you float around an internally water-filled planet. A bleak look at global warming, I guess. You manage a floating city of, junk. Junk City, as it's called, made up of 3 factions: the Moonshiners, the Motor Church, and the ACDC, also known as the Anarcho-Communistic Democratic Community. Apparently. I don't know what that's about. Your job is to manage the power of these groups and get them to work together to build up a prosperous city built on the foundation of junk. Upgrading your city with research will be key to build in new technologies and capabilities to provide for your population in these desperate and barren times. It looks a little like Flotsam, but with some unique gameplay quirks to differentiate it from Flotsam. I am definitely excited to give Junk a go in the future. Next up, we have a tiny game in the form of Tinytopia. Tinytopia is a miniature city-building game, allowing you to build incredibly cute little towns and cities out of miniature toy-like buildings. Thank you, Harris, for interrupting me there. He growled at me. Tinytopia allows you to create your own custom cities or recreate real-life constructions, such as San Francisco, let's say. Alongside this, Tinytopia's physics system allows you to build buildings in buildings. That was a bit of a complicated sentence. Basically, you can place a building within another building to create a better-looking or more customized, unique building for your city. Basically, it's a way of making your city more unique. As your city grows, there will be the threat of tornadoes, fires, meteor storms, monster attacks, and much, much more. The general threats on any real-life city, I'm sure. You'll have the power to create these to destroy your city, or defend your city from destruction by disaster. Tinytopia has a prospective release date of 2020, and it looks bloody cute and bloody amazing, and I can't wait to play it. So there's my opinion. Lastly, we have Starmancer. In Starmancer, you take the role of a powerful AI to build a bustling little space station with numerous threats and numerous issues to sort. From colony survival to base defense, Starmancer will keep you busy. Food and water supplies will need to be sorted, and oxygen too. Keeping your colonists alive and socially satisfied will be key if you want to get them to work for you and work efficiently, with no thought of rebellion against yourself. Starmancer includes a multitude of buildings, from bedrooms to kitchens to farms to secret laboratories and much, much more. Each of these with numerous points of customization and control to add a personal touch to your space station. Starmancer is based on an ever-evolving solar system with resources plenty, but dangers lurking around every corner. You'll have to rely on trade ships for profit and live in fear of pirate ships coming to steal and pillage what you have. Your Starmancer was successfully funded on Kickstarter last year and can currently be pre-ordered if you wish via their website. And that is it. That is News Bytes for right now. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found some new and interesting games. But until I see you next time, cheerio.